Good morning and happy Sunday and happy rest of the week. I am starting the day off by making myself a roast with vegetables. It's something simple and easy for you to do. I've already seasoned one side of this roast, and what I'm going to do is let you see me do this side. One thing that I learned, I was at a farmer's market and I was picking up some vegetables, and this lady told me that when you take garlic and you make slits in your meat, like so, which is what I'm doing, I'm making slits, and you take the garlic and you put it inside the slits of the meat, you talking about something giving your roast, because that's what this is. It's a small roast. Your roast, your steaks, it gives it the best flavor. So let me finish just putting these in. And this is something that I'm cooking for just myself, since it is just me now. Let's get that in there. And as I said, I already seasoned one side of this, and I'm going to season the other side. Get this all stuck in like so. And this is something that's easy to do. I'm going to put it in the oven on 350, and I'm just going to let it cook and do its thing. So, okay, so I've got my garlic inside of my roast. I want to move this one on here. There. Okay, so what I'm going to put on here for seasoning is some obey. And one thing about obey, if you buy obey and not the J-O, it's not really salty. Okay, and then I'm going to add some onion powder, if I can get it open. There we go. Add some onion powder. Ooh, that came out a little much. Let's get that a little spread around. And then I'm going to add some garlic powder. Okay, and to this, I'm going to add some smoked paprika. Just because I love smoked paprika. It's just so good to me. And then I'm going to add some, this is chili lime grill seasoning. But I tell you, it has the best flavor. I haven't used it on a grill yet, but I sure have been using it inside. I'll put some of that on. Then I'm going to sprinkle in a little Italian. Like so. Okay, now, what I'm going to add to this, I want to make sure that you're still in view, is I'm going to add some cut up onions, like so, which I cut them up, and you just sprinkle them over. It's going to give it a good flavor. I hope you guys are getting ready for the holidays. They are up on us, whether we want them to be up on us or not. They are here. I love lots of onion. Let's put it in like so. And this is just my Sunday dinner. There we go. Okay, so to this, I'm going to go ahead and add my potatoes. But what I'm going to do with my potatoes before I add them is I'm going to season them up. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use some olive oil on them. Just pour some olive oil on. Let me put this over so you can see. And what I'm putting olive oil on is because I'm going to season my potatoes, and I want my seasoning to stick. Okay, so to my potatoes, let me move this over, put this here. I'm going to add some same seasonings that I added to my meat. some Italian seasoning. Add some onion powder. And my seasonings, if you want to check them out in Watkins, they're salt-free. So that's why I could put it on heavy if I want, and I'm not going to get salty flavor. Add some Obey. I'm going to add a little grilling seasoning. And I'm going to add some garlic. Okay, and what I'm going to do is just work my potatoes up like this so that they get all nice and coated because I want them to have flavor. There we go. And let's put our roast back over here. And let's add our potatoes to our roast. Now you can add any vegetables you like. It's your roast. But I'm adding potatoes. Making sure they're all in there and all nice and coated. And this makes a nice meal and you'll have food left. Okay, so to that, what I'm going to add is some fresh green beans. Just going to sprinkle them on like this. Nothing fancy. At this point, if you'd like, you can add carrots. You can add all kinds of vegetables. There we go. That looks delicious already. Now, to finish this up, let me give my hands a wash. Okay. So, to finish this up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some cream of mushroom soup. You can use cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, whatever kind of cream you like. I just happen to prefer cream of mushroom. It's just like my favorite. So I'm just going to take this and pour it over like so. I love cream of mushroom soup. Just give it a little spread because it's going to go all over the meat anyway, whether I spread it or not. There we go. Okay, so what I'm going to add to this is some garlic gravy soup base mix. Like I said, all of these are in my Watkins store. You can go on and you can check it out. Like I said, most of my things, almost all of my seasonings are salt-free. I would say except for the soup mixes. They have salt in them. So what I'm going to do is put some of this into my can. If I can get it in there without spilling it. And try dipping this in. Let me go over to the sink. Okay, so what I did is I put some water into my can with my soup base mix, and I'm just stirring it to get it all mixed up before I put it in. Easy dinner. You put it in the oven and you don't have to worry about it until it's time for you to eat. I'm getting this all mixed, and then just keep in mind too that your meat's going to make juices also. I'm just pouring that all over, just like so. There we go. Now, to this, I'm just going to put my nice foil around this, like so. And then I'm going to put it in the oven and let it do its thing. And when it's all done and ready to go, when we come back, we'll be trying it out. Okay, so I just took the roast out of the oven. Let's see what we got here. Smells delicious. I wish you could smell it. And there it is. All nice and ready. If you could just smell this. The potatoes are nice and tender. The roast is, just delicious. So, what I'm going to do is let this set and cool down a little bit, and then we'll be trying some. Yum, yum. Okay, guys, here we are with our delicious roast. Our potatoes and green beans with the gravy. The gravy is excellent. I'm telling you, that made the best gravy. So let's just give it a try. Let's see what we got here. The potatoes are so seasoned. That was a really wise thing to do, to get them seasoned up like that. Let's try some of our roast. Everything's just perfect. It's so delicious. You can't go wrong with this meal. And this could be with 1 or 2 people. Or you can have it for yourself and then have leftovers for the next day. Okay, let's go with our cheesy cheese, because these biscuits are cheesy. See the cheese pulling? Let's get a taste of our cheddar biscuits. Absolutely delicious. So, make sure you give this a try. Your cheddar biscuits can be kept in the refrigerator for 4 to 5 days, or when you make them, you can freeze them for up to 3 months. So, thank you for joining me on this edition. Hope you have a good week